Guys, we have Lauren saying, hey, I should have joined you guys for the last segment. Yeah, she could have helped out for the last segment. She probably could have maybe given you guys some. We'll leave that. That'll be a different conversation.
Huh?
I don't know.
Say what you're going to say, man.
Just maybe whatever happens. Sometimes Uncle Keith needs the clarity in the morning, guys. Just needs to make the decisions. Yeah. What's going on, Mr. Adam House?
What up, House?
What's up, fellas?
How are you, brother?
What's going on?
We're talking about how we start our days without procrastination, Adam. And sometimes you just got to empty the clip and get the day started. And without procrastinating, you're just moving through things. But today, Adam House, we're talking about focus. And Adam, what does focus mean to you? Is it about doing more, or is it just about shutting out the noise and locking in on what matters, Mr. House?
I can tell you this. Okay, first of all, great to be here, fellas. We're changing the world one show at a time. You guys are hitting it every day.
Thank you.
And this is, I just get pumped up when I know that my audio and video works. So we're talking about focus. Like my ADD is all over the place. Stream this, open a browser. So I feel like he's sweating right now, just making sure everything's good because I want to show up. Guys, but
Paul Reedner for helping us get this sorted out, though, Adam, because Paul's done a good job getting this sorted out. So this is awesome.
Listen, every leader surrounds himself with great people, and Paul's amazing. Shows up every day, ready to grind, never complains. So when you find people like that, you don't want to lose them. But listen, focus it's difficult in today's world, right? I saw some research yesterday that people get 46 notifications a day. I'm telling you, since I've been sitting here for 25 minutes, I've had more than 46 notifications. I don't know where they got that statistic, but focus is something that you have to find time to do. And for me, the easiest time is in the morning. I can control my morning. I'm up early and I do some journaling, prayer time, hit the gym, and then just try to get at least 45 minutes of just focused work. Be creative, think about the strategy of the business, where we are, where we want to go. And if you have the discipline to block that time, it doesn't have to be hours and hours. You can't do it. And another statistic was every time you are interrupted, it takes you about 22 minutes to get fully focused again. I was blown away by that. So I don't think there's many people here that are really putting in an hour of focused work a day. 1 hour.
Yeah. Hey, Adam, we all have our distractions. I have mine. Johnny has his. Marty has his. What's the one hardest one for you personally, Adam House, to cut out?
Right now, unfortunately, it's social media, but it's a part of our job, right?
Yeah.
You got to be on LinkedIn. You want to respond to people quickly. I've tried to not have my email open during the day, but I like to be responsive to people. But when you are in that state, you're not necessarily giving your best all the time. Yeah.
What about you, Marty or John? Where do you guys come with this one?
I got a plan. Yeah, 100%. Social media. It was really, as I started to develop business on social media, I was like, holy shit, this thing has really got a hold of me. So what I did was simple. I told all my friends and family, look, don't communicate with me on social media. You got my number. You text me, you call me, because I don't follow anybody that I like. Friends that I don't follow. I only have my social media is business or somebody that's going to motivate me. So when I'm on social media, I'm locked in. I'm not seeing, oh shit, what's my niece doing? I'm fucked now.
Right.
So it was a matter of me deciding social media is business, and it's better for me because honestly, I have better relationships when I talk to my friends and family versus send them a fucking DM.
Yeah. What about you, Marty?
I say social media as well, but mine is a little different with the content I do. So people sending me videos to react to, like their suggestion videos for me to react to nonstop, all day, every day. And then I catch up with a lot of media. So whether that's politics, whether that's sports on social media, because I'm not just sitting down watching the news outlets or sitting down watching NBA or NFL very rarely. So I use it to keep up with that too, and that can get distracting as well. And then I say I'm 31, so I still have friends that like to do stuff. They always try to distract me with that, and I usually say no. But it's tempting sometimes because I work so hard. So it is tempting, that's probably it for me.
Yeah. Adam, you've been a ridiculously successful entrepreneur, business dude. I got to think that you have entered states of a flow state during your journeys. talk about, maybe you haven't, but I'm going to assume that you have. You get in a room with Bill or your team and you guys just get to work. Do you have that attitude of a flow state, Adam? And what does that look like for you? And if you haven't, or have you seen somebody get in those states where you're like, wow, that dude just locked right in and he's coming up for air after two. Like, you hear some great artists that get into a studio and they lock down for months at a time before they come out. Have you gone through that in your business journey, Adam?
My flow state, honestly, is in the gym. When I am in there, I have my best ideas, best creativity. I'm by myself, listening to something motivational or inspirational. When I'm around other people, it's really tough for me to do focused work. I'm more of a visionary than a strategist. And I've just come to the conclusion on the difference between the two. Like, I know where I want to go. But you mentioned Bill, he's a focused work guy. So if you can't get hours and hours of focused work, or you're not able to do it, this is a part of leadership. Build a team, build guys that are complementary to you. So I can cast my vision. He goes into his flow state, and then he's creating. So it's teamwork, right? Everyone has a different role on a team. Michael, right? He's very strategic on our team. He likes to push back a little bit because my vision does change at times, and I'll cast a strategy, and sometimes that change will take us off task. If you're not very focused, which most entrepreneurs are, right? The way to leverage and grow is to get great people around you. And one of the things that we do in the House of Bricks community for entrepreneurs is we have focused work groups. Like, you can just work with people in the community. It doesn't have to be me. Find someone in the community. So surround yourself with people that can hold you accountable, even in that focused work. Yeah.
Adam, we're building a morning show for men, focusing on men getting their day started. One of the questions we're really trying to get our guests and lean into much more than ever is, what's a morning routine look like for a successful dude like yourself? How does Adam House not procrastinate? How does Adam House prevent the snooze button? Maybe there's days that you do, because we're all human, but share with us your morning routine. Is it 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m.? Like, how do you start your day, brother? And how do you knock it out of the park? What are your non-negotiables? You might have shared this a few other times in the show, but let's lean into this right now, Adam. What's your day start? Like, when's the alarm go off for you, Adam?
The first thing I want to tell you is, number one, the alarm doesn't go off. Okay. I'm up. I'm programmed. So I wish I had to hit the snooze button at some point. So the second thing is, I want to dismantle a lot of this morning routine stuff in terms of the quantity of things that you do. Like, when I started my first business, I was broke. Okay. I wasn't waking up and meditating for a half an hour and then sitting in the cold pool. And it's more about quality and consistency over quantity. So now it's a little different, right? I've got a nice gym membership, cold plunge, but wake up, journal, pray, hit the gym, and hit some focused work in the morning. And again, it has to be something you stick to. And there's science to support this as well. If you start a routine and aren't consistent, when you stop, typically you're going to be in a worse place than you were before you started. So it's about confidence, consistency, and quality. You focus on those three things, find what works for you.
Yes. Johnny, comments, Marty, comments for Adam before we...
Yeah, I think that the morning routine thing sometimes gets a little bit misunderstood. It's not about just doing stuff to do stuff. It's about finding what works for you, where you are in your life. Like Adam said in the beginning, he was broke, man. He didn't have time. He didn't have the luxury of doing all this shit. Yeah. He just had to get up and bust his ass. That's the way I was too, man. I've been up early from the jump, and it was like, I just need to work 3 or 4 more hours than everybody else to get ahead. That's all I was doing. So for those of you that are leaning on the routine, maybe the routine means you're getting up and you're just getting a jump start of the world. That's your morning routine. Whatever it is you need to do where you are in your process is what you got to focus on.
What makes me curious, Adam, is where the light went on for you. And as you go through your chapters in light, where you're like, your chapters in life, like where the light went on for you when you're like, I got to make this a non-negotiable, or I got to do this. Did you hit certain ages in your life where you're like, okay, shit, man, I just hit 40. I'm feeling a little older and my body's changing. And were there certain times where you had to create that awareness in your head that your morning routine had to change?
Fortunately, and I know everyone, but Keith will know this on the phone, when you're an athlete, No, I'm just kidding. I had to lead you with a parting.
That was
there,
good. That was good. That was good, dude. I didn't see that one coming, man. That was good. That was real good.
Gotta have fun here, but
as great as bodybuilder as John Anderson knows.
No.
And AJ knows.
but just it translates. So I grew up, playing sports. I mean, you had to go in for basketball practice. You had to be in the gym, and that's why what you guys are doing here fits so well together. It's the business athlete, right? Business is a sport. It's a sport of entrepreneurship. And what I love is you're tying in holistically the business piece, the fitness, the mental. If you're trashed physically, there's no way you can perform at your full potential at your job. So this is solving a holistic problem.
Yes. Adam House, the CEO of House of Bricks, the greatest online community for entrepreneurs and men. As you're waking up, you're going, holy shit, I got to get myself sorted out. You might want to go talk to Adam House and the gang over at House of Bricks. Adam, where can they find you? I did a little bit, but where can they absolutely find you? And final words from you, Mr. House.
Yeah, easiest place is LinkedIn. You can't find me there. You're lost. And you can visit our website, houseofbricks.io. We're growing our community. It's great people. And thanks again for having me on the show, guys.
It is good people. I can vouch for that. I'm in the community with Adam. He's got a great team around him, Bill, Michael, and the whole gang there. So if you guys are looking for some business advice, could not encourage you enough to go check out the House of Bricks. And hey, if you don't want to walk up to Adam's door, come knock on my door and I'll make the introduction. Adam, have an awesome day, brother. We'll talk to you next week.
Have a good day, bro.
All right, fellas. Thank you.
All right.
No bricks today, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
No bricks.
Just gold bricks. Just gold bricks, baby.
There we go.
Baby. There we go.
That's it. Okay.